All right, let's get things started up here. Get my stream pulled up here. Oh Lord, give me just a second here to get started up. Just let's see. There we go. Let me just check the sounds coming through. All right. Yep, that seems to be good. All right. Let's see. Which one were we playing? I believe it was this one that I was on. Can't remember 100%, but wait for that to load in. Yeah, hopefully it's the correct save file. We'll find out here pretty shortly. Oh, and it's just gonna take its sweet time loading up, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this looks right. 'Cause I know that we had bought in some liquor in the last episode. Let me see what we're out of here. Let's go ahead and just get everything up and stocked up. Potatoes are good. Chocolate bars went pretty quick. Those over there. Make sure all of our beer's good as well. Excellent. We're good on the stouts. Move to the ciders, I believe. I think we're getting those stocked up. There we are. What else do we have? What are these? Oh, those are the ciders, so those are good. How's our Jaeger? Let's go ahead and stock the Jaeger up as well. Just have one left, so not a problem. Do I have any more Coke? I do. Perfect. What are we missing? We've got some water. We're okay on that. Let's get some more wine ordered up before we start this day off here. Okay. Let's see. Wine. Out of that. Out of that. Out of that. Almost out of that. All right. I'll order that. $365. That's okay. Do I have a fine to pay? No, I do not. We could pay this off early, but I want to wait. I do want to make sure we get staff. What's the upgrade for that cost? 1,000. Okay, so we have a little ways to go. So I might end up ordering, holding off on spending too much more money until we get the staffing situation figured out. Let's see. Is this going to go right here? Perfect. It's the same product. Excellent. And what else do we have in here? We're going to put that there. Try to get this a little more organized now. Plenty of snacks. Excellent. Well, let's see. We've got some more wine to put down. Just go anywhere. Yep. Not yet. I can go there. And will this go down here? It won't. I might have ordered extra by accident. What is this wine here? What is that? White wine. Interesting. So I only have one white wine left. But it shows 8 pieces, 4 in storage. Did I put white wine somewhere else? Okay, white. That's the silence. So I've got silence, and then silence is down there as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I have here? Let's put that back down. Let's grab some more of this silence. I think it goes in there. That's the most expensive stuff. We'll want to sell that first. Let's go ahead and double check. That's good enough for now. We'll go ahead and open up shop here, at least until we get some staff in. I would like to put this somewhere else. Wait for these guys to get what they want from it first. Yeah, it looks all right. I might move it over a little bit. All right, Ralph, you're good. Thank you, sir. Sid, you're also good. All right, dude, what we got for you? Arthur, you're good. I should have moved this a little further. I would like to see how this looks one more spot over. Yeah, that's all right. At least until we expand a little bit more. Carmen, you're good. We have catwalk. We don't have any more of that. Not a problem. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like where this register's at. We'll have to move that once we close. Yeah, nope. Not you. Nice try. You're good. Good, Helen. Thank you. Dave, yep, you're good. Thomas, you're good as well. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check prices. I did need to do that still. Let's see. Anything changed since? Let's move this up to 14. Yeah, chocolate we're just giving away for free. So, whoa, let's fix that as well. Yeah, that's all right. You're good. Thank you. We'll probably need to get some more liquor, but I do want to kind of prioritize getting a staff member first. Before doing that. So close. All right, we can at least unlock the upgrade. So let's go ahead and get that upgrade unlocked. Perfect. Let's go ahead and hire our staff as well. We'll have them be a cashier. Hello, hey, how's it going? Welcome to your first day at whatever this place is. We got candies, so we'll just kind of let them do their thing, and do want to make sure we stay on top of our stock here for liquor. So we're out of coconut, Jaeger, bourbon, and coconut. So coconut actually just goes over here, and spicy rum. Let me see if we can order any of that yet. So Jaeger, get two of those, two of the spicy rums, two of that bourbon. How much is that going to be? 884. Yeah, we won't have enough. So I'll just kind of hold tight. Hope this guy will make us some money. Let's see. How do I like the layout of this? We can get the potatoes filled up. Those are saltines. That's good. Some more chocolate out. Wish this would stack on top, though. That would be nice. What else are we out of? We're out of Coke. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Perfect. Get that put away. So let's see. I don't think I have any more of the white walk. What else are we needing over here? We need Musketeer, Silence. No, not that one. I have Musketeer down here. We'll throw that in there. I don't think I have any more ready for yet. All right, so we'll just wait for. Now, I probably won't wait for that guy to get to that amount. I might just lower this order a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if we can do one of each. Not quite. We can hold off on the spicy rum. That's not a problem. All right, so at least we got our coconut liqueur. That's good. We'll look at the end of the day to see if we can purchase any. Actually, we're getting close to the end of the day, so Jaeger's good. Then our whiskey. That's the moneymaker. Yeah, we'll fill these two rows up. Perfect. I'm gonna order a little bit more of the stuff that's on sale right now, hopefully. Yeah, that's perfect. Good timing because they're going to close down as soon as this person leaves. So I want to make sure we at least have that order in beforehand. And now I don't have to worry about checking ID. So yeah, we lost a little bit of money, but that's all right. We got to spend money to make money. Let me move this just a little over. So I'm not going to be behind it. Not a big deal. I got to change some of those prices again, of course. I think we're good on Jaeger. That's stocked up. And can I put these on top of each other, at least in the same space? Yes. So what else we got here? We've got our spicy rum, which we can place right there. And then there should be one more box. Is that, yeah, the coconut liqueur. That's good. All right. We'll go ahead and open up shop here. I do need to change some of the prices again, so let's see what changed. All right, so the red wine went down. We'll do 13 and a quarter on that. And what else are we needing to adjust? Coconut liqueur, we'll do 24. And the bourbon whiskey, wow, that went down substantially. Shoot, let's do 32 on that one. Might be actually might want to do 31. I mean, they're still going to buy it regardless, so it doesn't really matter too much. But let's see, how are we looking on stock? So I need to get some more Cokes, sparkling water, and then regular water. Okay, on snacks. So let me go ahead and get those ordered up real quick. So we'll do a couple of each, so I don't have to. Maybe more Cokes. Those go pretty quick. We're good on snacks, I believe. Actually, let's do. I do one of those each. Yes, I can. Make sure we're just as stocked up as possible because I think we're running pretty low on cheese anyway, so that's fine. All right, that can be thrown away. Then I need to figure out what I want to do for my next milestone. We might just want to continue to unlock more product. I think that's going to make the most sense. I still have some room. I can rearrange some things if we need to, and then add some more racks in here. Right. What else do we have here? We have our sparkling water, so I can top that off. Great. And we'll store up this as well. Yeah, it's a lot easier having a cashier, so I'm not having to multitask quite as much, but I feel like just keeping things stocked is going to be enough of a task as it is. I'm going to just put that over there since there's just one left. All right, a little bit of agua. Perfect. Maybe just put the boxes, just have one item left in there closer to the door so I remember because I think we're out of space right now, at least until I stock up some more. And then the rest of the cheese. Perfect. All right. Great. And I also need to remember to check behind that cash register too for anybody that wasn't old enough to buy any of the product. Do I have any more beer to put away? Nope. We'll go ahead and top off the snacks as well while I'm back here. Potato chips. Lovely. And that's empty. I don't know why I put that back. How many chocolates do we have? All right. So we're all right on chocolate. We do need to look at ordering some more beer. So some dark lager, pale ale, maybe another thing, a dark beer as well. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's see what we have in our return. So we have whiskey, catwalks, white wine silence, goes there, vodka, stout, and then red wine, spicy rum, and white wine. Excuse me, thank you. All right, now we can go ahead and get the beer that we need ordered up. Don't remember what I said. We'll just get a little bit of everything if we can afford it. I think we're okay on the stouts though. All right, purchase those up. Let's look at the upgrades here. So we do have some more beer options that we can unlock, as well as, I mean, pretty much everything we can still. Actually, this might not be a bad idea. Get beer mugs, champagne glasses, wine glasses, and it's only $100. We will need to get a rack in order to put that down. Maybe I'll just put it somewhere over here in this area. So let's let him make a little bit more cash first before I purchase that. All right. I think the ciders are pretty good. Yeah, they're fine. We need more of this, so let's get that put in as a priority. Great. I have room up here. I do not. I'm not really too worried about a stalker yet. I think as we grow our establishment a little bit more, then it will probably make sense to have somebody stocking this stuff for us. But I feel like at that point, what do I have left to do if we have somebody running the cash register and I'm just looking at prices at that point? Yeah, we're looking okay. So let's go ahead and unlock the accessories. Did that unlock? It did. Okay, perfect. And then let's see. So there's just three items we have to worry about. What can we upgrade after that? Just trying to think of if I should get a bigger rack or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get a bigger rack while we're at it, since in anticipation for upgrading that. Um, yeah, so that should work. We want a glass rack. Does it matter which one? Let me just double check. So it just says rack, so that's fine. They're both the same price. I think the glass rack will look nicer. But actually, before ordering that, let me throw some of those accessories on there. So they come in four pieces each. So maybe one of or two of each. We can afford that. Yep, we can. Excellent. All right. Start with the rack first. Figure out where we want to put this. Okay. It won't fit there. Hmm. Won't fit there. I just might have had. I don't want it to block my entryway. So it's not nice looking. I might have to rearrange the liquor cabinet shortly. Before I put these down, let me actually just go ahead and look at the prices here so I don't accidentally sell anything and not get some money from it. Beer mugs, we'll put at let's do 15.25. Champagne glasses, we'll do 14.50. And then for wine glasses, we can do 17 and a quarter. All right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I figured it would probably go to the next day before I was able to place those down. Not a problem. All right. So we've got our wine glasses. Great. And yeah, at least this way it will allow us to expand a little bit more once we unlock that next tier of products. So put these down here just in case any of those guests are coming in to look for these. We'll have it ready for them. Beer mugs go here. And I could think about getting another loan. I still have my current one to pay off. So I might just hold off. I don't know how much we have left remaining on that. Let me check that first. So for our loan, we have $408. Let's just go ahead and pay it off so I don't have to worry about it. And we should make that back pretty quickly. So let's see. This might look okay in the middle here. Uh, yeah, I think that's all right. And then this, we can just, I think it looks okay there. Well, no, maybe more in the corner for now. And it gives me some room for some more rack. So if we get more beer, I'm definitely going to get another cooler probably. Let's see. So there's three. Is it three more beers that we unlock the next time? Oh, I gotta open the store. That would be helpful. Let's go ahead and get you to work, dude. See, I already got where I put the stuff at. White wine musketeer is where you at? Right. Oh nope. Oh, that's fine. I guess I'll go there. And then we have Jaeger. Perfect. Okay, so for our next upgrade, we have three beers. The wine, we have quite a bit as well. So if we get wine, we'll have to order another wine rack for sure. With the beer, I think we can fit that in. So that would be, let's see, is that six? So that'd be nine beers. Is that correct? So nine beers altogether. So we have nine here, and then it gives us some space down here for the snacks. We just have the two cheeses that we can put in, and then we have an extra spot for whatever we need. So let me actually take that, put it up here, and restock all of this stuff. So, what wine is this? Guess it doesn't matter since it's not going here. I think this is where it's supposed to go. Nope. That's what I'm wanting. Okay, put this over here since there's one left. And Musketeer. That's all of that. Excellent. Okay, and you're doing a good job at checking IDs, making that money back pretty quickly. And yeah, we're running out of snacks. So let's go ahead and get those stocked back up. Yeah, I know I put that in the wrong spot, but that's all right. Oh, we're out of potatoes chips as well. I don't know why I keep putting those empty boxes back. Let's get some more snacks ordered up. Two of those, two of those. These are on sale, so though you know what, I'm gonna hold off on that actually until we get our upgrade here. Let's see. Maybe the silence is not doing so hot right now because the price dropped on that. So I'm gonna wait before I order that. Of course, if it goes on sale, then maybe I'll purchase it. But okay, got our potato chips full. These up, and then we just have our salty snacks to grab from here. Those are good. I probably should have ordered some more chocolate, but I don't think we're doing too bad on that right now. Yeah, we're not. And yeah, I can always consolidate things as needed once we get more product as well. I might just kind of take a look and see what needs to be rearranged. But we are at level 10. So I think at level 11, we unlock something new, if I'm not mistaken. Does this go anywhere? Yep, that'll go there. I can't remember if it's self checkout that we unlock. Maybe it's level 12. I'll have to double check. Um, almost done with that cheese. Just make sure the beer's looking good. We can get rid of, oh, we have one left there. And some more water up there as well while we're at it. Why not? Get some more sparkling out. Okay. Think we're looking pretty good. Get the Jaeger put away. So finish up that box. Anything else? If you have some more Jaeger, might as well just get that completely full. We do need to think about getting some more vodka and then the Jack Daniels whiskey. Let's take a look here and see. So for upgrades, expansions, don't really think we need to expand. Self checkout, I don't think is really necessary for a while, at least until we get to the point where we can. We want to do the draft beer, but we need at least 5,000 for that. So little ways to go still. We don't need to hire anybody else for staff. We could customize the place, but I don't think that's really necessary just yet. Vodka's on sale, so let's order a couple of that. Need some more whiskey. Maybe one more bourbon. And snacks. Let's go ahead and throw some chocolate on there for fun. And the cheese is on sale, so oh, that's going to be all of our money. Let's maybe reevaluate this. Let's do one of the whiskeys, and let's hold off on the cheese just for now. I don't want to spend all of our money right away. All right, perfect. Good on the James Daniels. It's all set. That's good. Vodka, I think we're almost completely out of, so we'll top that off. Okay, that can go back here. Then what else do we have? I have the chocolate bars. Go ahead and throw those in. This spot's empty, so I'll just go ahead and throw those there too. Why not? How are we doing on cheese? All right. So we do need more San Peter, but at least we're making a lot more money, a little bit more quickly with that guy working the counter. So St. Peter, yeah. So I guess I needed that anyway. Since it's on sale, I might as well order two of them just to keep the items stocked up as well as possible. Since I'm not really doing much else, as far as working the cash register at least. So right, I don't think there's any more room for these. Nope, not. They're gonna let me put it here. Well, what else can I put up there? Nothing. All right, good. That's done. Just try to clear up some space in our storeroom. All right, not a bad day. I mean, we did spend some money. Even then, we still have a profit of 543, and some of our prices went up. So let me just double check what we have here. So stout, dark beer, bourbon, white wine, the Musketeer, and then James Daniels. Let me get those prices adjusted before we open up as well. So let's see, that went down, so we can do $3. Oh, $3. Blonde beer's up again, so let's do 6 1/4. No, let's go a little higher. Let's do 6.75. See if people complain about that. Maybe five. Fuck it. Let's do 7. All right, $7 there. The cheese went up. We can do 16 even there. Wine glasses went down in price, so we'll put those at 16.50. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Spicy rum, we can actually probably increase to 31. Let's do 32. Yeah, I'm happy with how that all looks. I mean, 13.50 is not going to make a huge difference, but we'll go ahead and move that up. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and open up shop. And then, yeah, we can probably start looking at upgrading to some more beer next. So everything looks like just about everything's about it. Well, that's going to be the cheapest upgrade. We have 1,500, 2,500 soft drinks. We have 1,000, which will give us 3 new items for soft drinks. How are we looking on space here? So, yeah, we could do that as well. We have these extra spaces that aren't being used. So maybe that would be a good idea just to make use of the space we have first for the beer is going to be more lucrative though, I think. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I do that quite a bit. Let's see, and we're okay on all of that. So if we're gonna do the snacks, that's gonna get us where was that at? Soda one up. So 3 different types of soda. Beer will give us obviously 3 different types of beer. Hmm. Well, we'll kind of see where our stock's at. Beer is a little bit more expensive to order, so that's also how I'm kind of thinking about this. We can move these ales in the right spot. Marry those 2 shelves together. We got one left there. Blonde beer isn't really going anywhere. So yeah, maybe some more snacks would be the next step because those seem to be what is going the most quickly. Because even with what I have here, if I order the beer, I'm only going to have maybe at most 2 spaces available at the moment. So all right, we'll just let this guy do his thing until see how much. Oh, I can't look at the price for the new beer yet. As far as there's really not much I want to change yet. Does that give us a preview of what it looks like? It does. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really too well. It's only $50 to get the colors changed up, which isn't bad. Won't worry about it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's get the sodas up first. Perfect. And let's check the prices on those new products. So we can put those at 550. Oh, gotta remember to hit enter. 550 for these. We can do 6, and the soda will do 550 as well. Let's just see how it works. Let's do 650, 6, and 6. We'll just take inflation into account here. And then soft drinks. All right. So let's add a couple of each, 6 pieces. So, and since this is on sale, I might as well throw a couple of those in there. And then we can focus on getting beer as the next upgrade once some of that stock starts to diminish here. Let's get our new product up first. I'd like to keep this somewhat organized. How am I going to do this? We don't really have too much space. Shoot. Here, let me put this down. I'll wait for this guy to get what he's getting. Maybe he'll take some of those candies. No, I'm done buying candies. Those things just take way too much space up. Is that going to let me? I'll just put them up here for now. That's fine. And what is that called? Puppy. All right. Lovely. Go ahead and top the rest of that off. No. Okay. So I can get the rest of this water up there. Perfect. Okay. So we've got that. We've got our orange soda. Oh, I wish we had a little bit more room. I really need some of these snacks to go. Do I have any empty chocolate boxes that I do? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's clear those up. Let's clear those up. And I can probably go ahead and top that off. Put our soda here. Great. Organize ourselves a little bit here. Right, that's good. And then what else we have? We have our sparkling water, and that's full, but at least it was on sale. That was the only reason I really bought it. Yeah, we might need to look at getting another storage shelf too, because it's starting to get a little chaotic back there. And I think if we get a restocker, that's going to be required. I would assume it's going to need to be on a shelf. I could be wrong. Um, and our 7 Up. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do it? Let's see. Maybe this bottom rack, since it's not being used, that's fine. I don't really care too much as long as it's on the shelf and I have enough room for everything that we have so far. So okay, looking pretty good. We have any spicy rum? I don't remember if I have any left over. No, so we'll need to get spicy rum. Yeah, and our beer is running pretty low too. So let's get the beer out and just stock everything up. Actually, I probably should have married those together. Let's see, what can I take from here? That works. So I'm just gonna get prepared for the beer upgrade, which will be next. I'm sure this mess is giving somebody anxiety. It's giving me anxiety. Don't worry. Hopefully, get a new shelf here soon so we can keep things a little bit more organized. All right. So, with that being done, let me just go ahead and clear up these empty spaces to see what I have room for. Okay. Here's how we're going to do this. Let's take this there. Of having everything all over the place. Okay. Remove that. Okay, so we need this is a lot easier to see what I need. Ale, stout. Then we have that space opened up for when we upgrade into the next category of adult beverages here. Throw that out. So we do need stout and ale. So we can go ahead and get that ordered up. And that's the end of the day. Perfect. We've got some adjustments to make. So let me just get that's on sale. So I'll order that. Spirits, maybe some more rum, some more coconut. All right. And then let's check our prices here again. All right. Jaeger went up. We'll move that to 33. These numbers are arbitrary. I'm not really putting an incredible amount of thought into it. Probably should, but nobody's complained yet about the prices. So that's gone down. We'll do 375. No, let's do 4 even. And then stout will move up. Let's do 950 on the stout. Everything looks good. And I got to remember to check that glassware as well. I have not done that. Did I already order those? I did. So how are we doing? Yeah, we're out of glassware also. Let me go ahead and open up shop. So he has something to do instead of just standing there looking handsome. Right. Yeah, I want to make sure I stay on top of that glassware. So I might move that somewhere that's a little bit more obvious because I keep forgetting it's there because it's kind of out of sight. And before I continue to stock up, let me just check what we're looking at back here. Wow, there's so much stuff. Yeah, we're out of wine, we're out of everything. I probably shouldn't just start throwing things willy nilly everywhere, but oh well. Dark beer. Shoot. That one's full. So the ale in there. This is the red wine secret. Oh, this is a mess. I'll have to reorganize that a little bit here as well. But first things first, let me at least get this put up, and then we'll mess around with that. Yeah, so we'll have to get some more wine ordered up. We're good on that. And there's some space here. Perfect. But I can put these boxes together. It doesn't look like it allows us to. All right, so I am good on beer, like way good. Snacks topped off, potato chips, perfect. I'm not even worried about candy anymore. It's just taking up space. All right, great. Let's make some room back there. What else do we have here? Let's try to go from our stock shelves. I don't want that. I want you. Perfect. Orange is good. I think having the beer on the shelf is going to be the best thing for me because I'm going to forget what we have. So, okay. So this is the white wine silence. This is the secret sauce. So we'll keep that there. What else do we have for wine? Is that the rest of the wine? It is. All right. At least put our beer up so I can remember what we have and what we don't have. Yeah, I need to get a new shelf here, I think, because it's getting a tinge chaotic, just a tinge. Okay. So wine. That's Madame A Paris. So we've got that. Silence, Musketeer, secret recipe. Okay. So let's get silence. And if we can get one of everything, that might actually be most useful. We're completely out of that one there. Maybe order a couple of those. Perfect. So we should be pretty stocked for wine, at least for the time being. This is the Musketeer. It's there. I'll have to look at how much a new shelf is. I think that's going to be the next thing I order because that's going to drive me insane. We have silence there. Then Madame there. What else we got here? Cabernet, I believe. Down there. I wish there was a way to see the Let's see there. What I'm actually holding in my hand. 'Cause even, I mean, I guess you kind of see on the side of it, but it's kind of difficult to keep track with everything else going on. Which one is this? See, I don't even know. I'm assuming it's the white wine. Yeah. Now we can just go ahead and throw that up there. That's fine because we have extra space anyway. Okay. Yeah, we got to figure this out. This is too much. So let's see. What is it going to cost to get a new storage rack? Box shelf's 100. Yeah, let's go ahead and order it. That way I'm not stressing out too much about my complete and utter disaster back there. I believe I am going to need to make some room for all of this, though, aren't I? Yep. You can just hang out right over there for the time being until I sort through this mess. That can go here. Chocolates. Is there any place for that yet? No. That's all right. One Pepsi left. It's fine. I think I'm gonna have it set up over here. Yeah. So I'll just kind of move things into the back corner for now. Get the vodka out of the way. Jaeger. I think we're pretty stocked on Jaeger. Yeah. 7 Up. Go away. What else do we have? That's going to be the wine, which should be good. So we just stocked all that up. I think sparkling is, yeah, pretty much good. And how about our rum? How's that looking? Yeah, we're good on that too. So it might not hurt since we do have all this extra product to maybe look at getting an advertisement put out. Let's see, make sure. I think it was just one of everything, so I don't need to worry about making sure these are lined up. Okay. Let's try to keep our beverages, if we can, over here, and then keep the snacks on this side, or at least the things that are in brown boxes. That might make the most sense. Let's do this one first. Okay, yeah. Of course, we lost a little bit of money. That's to be expected. Stouts down. I'll just put that right over there. Ah, dang, we don't have enough room for everything. But we can move some of this down. I think there's just a few left in here. Go ahead and open. Yeah, let's go ahead and open that up. Oh, I need to look at glasses. So let me get glassware as well. Shoot, I keep on forgetting to do that. I'm gonna order 2 of each. And then we'll look at getting that beer upgrade next. I think that would be the next thing. Once I have this a little bit more organized, I'll feel a little less stressed out. I can go there, go there. We'll probably need to up that cheese, I bet. Yes, we do. We are completely out of cheese. No, I need potato chips. All right. And put our liquor up here. Have it somewhat organized. Whether it'll stay this way, who knows? And the snacks and sodas and things like that can all go. Oh, why is it not sitting right next to that? There we are. Perfect. That looks much better. So now we can get our glassware and get that place. So let's see, champagne glasses. Perfect. And our beer mugs, it looks like. Yep, that's good. Great. And just our champagne glasses after that. All right. Excellent. That's looking pretty good. So we do want some cheese. Do I have water back here stocked up? I don't. Wine's looking okay. I know we have an empty spot, but there's just nothing to put in there yet. So it's gonna be 1,500 for the upgrade. Let me see what we have back here. Quite a bit. At least he's doing a good job at making sure to check IDs. So I appreciate him taking over that for me because I was having a little bit of difficulty during the first live stream and making sure that I was checking them properly. So, okay, looking pretty good. Let's get some more of that cheese ordered up. Looks like this is the one we're out of. And then I know I'm not worried about candy. I don't want to sell it anymore. I'm done. I'll get a couple things of water. Anything on sale that I want to pick up while I have this opened up. I can get a couple more champagne glasses, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, everything's looking all right. So let's go ahead and just get the obvious order out of the way first. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Prompt as usual. I love that that takes a full box, so that's going to make me staying organized a lot easier. Let's go ahead and drop our waters in. Oh, where do I want to put this? That's fine. No, I don't want this. You do your job. Want that. Thank you. All right, so Jaeger, that's the one we had from earlier. Nobody's bought any for me to fill that back up, but we do have whiskey we can put in. Oh, we're so close. Let's see. Do I want to take another loan? That's the question. Uh, don't think we need it. We're almost able to get actually, we can get the beer upgrade. It's just 1,000. For some reason, I thought it was 15. Let's go ahead and order that now then. Perfect. So we can get some new beer product in. Let's check the prices on those, make sure they're adjusted before I start ordering things. So wheat beer, we'll do 10.25. Same for the cherry beer. You know what? Let's do 11.25 and see how that works out. 11.25. And then for the Mayan, we'll just do 9.50. Okay. Let's go ahead and order that as well. So just 12 pieces. I believe they fit 12 per shelf. So I should be okay there. How much is it? You know what? Let's just stick with one each because I know I'm running out of space in our storeroom. So, all right. I think it holds 12 per. No, it doesn't. Okay. So either I can't read or do math or that thing lied to me. So how much is there? Okay. No, that doesn't. It just holds 9. For some reason, I thought it was 4 per row. But this is now fully stocked with some different products. So that's looking pretty good. All right. And this is the wheat beer. So we got wheat beer, cherry beer, and Mayan lager. So we are slowly making a name for ourselves in this world. That is full. I mean, I probably should check before describing these things, but I'm just going to assume that it's all probably empty or needs to be restocked at least. Good on snacks. Beer. So what do we need? Cider would be a good one. I don't know. I think this is the cider. No, it's not, is it? Oh, it is. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Just trying to keep things stocked up here. Screw it. I'll just take everything out because I'm sure we need a little bit of everything. Is that empty? I can't tell. Yes, it is. So that's good. Fill that back up. I don't think we grabbed this one yet. No, we need dark beer next. So I have dark beer. Yes, I do. Lovely. That's empty as well, so we'll toss that. Okay. Looking pretty good still. Wine's looking all right. I know we probably have some things back here that need to be stocked up, so I'll just kind of hold tight until the day ends. All right. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing any major upgrades just for a minute, just until we get some more money accumulated here. We'll do 15 on the cheese since that went up. Soda, just throw $7 on there and see how they like that action. Cheese, we'll do 16, and soda, we'll do 750 on that. The soda puppy, I should say, just to specify. Um, let's see. I don't know if the self checkout's worth it just yet. I mean, I guess it would save me money on having an assistant. I could actually put the assistant to better use by having them stock things for me, but what does that leave me to do? You know? Besides ordering and checking prices, I don't want to be just sitting around, which I guess is probably the end goal for a lot of people. Anyway, might not hurt to get some new accessories if we're going to expand. We could expand our market a little bit more. We could also expand our storeroom. I'm not too worried about that because it's going so quickly. Actually, while we have the cash, let's see what these advertisements do. All right, so daily cost is 25 as opposed to 50 for the newspaper advertising. Quite a bit of difference in costs, but the bonus is about a 10% difference. Huh. And we could change the duration. So maybe we just do 4 days of newspaper. Let's see how that works. It's just going to be $200. So let's see how that affects our income. And in the meantime, I'll just continue to keep everything stocked up here. Where does this go? Down there. I haven't messed with the advertisements much yet, so I would like to see how that's going to affect the amount of customers that come in, or if it's just going to give us a bonus on what we're selling. All right, so that's good. Making a little bit more room in our storeroom here. I think secret recipe might be full, maybe not. Almost. Right. Let's put some of these other items up here. Catwalks. Yeah, fill that up. And then the silence. Perfect. I think that's the most expensive one, so I definitely want to make sure we keep that full. So this is the wheat beers and things. And I have water here. Do I have enough to? I'm almost full on that. Will this fit there? Nope. I wish you could use the top shelves. There's so much unused space that we're not able to take advantage of. So, okay, let's get our chips put up. Then we've got our potato chips. Get that box out of the way for now. Then we need more cola as well, which I'm not sure if I have any more of or not. So we'll have to look at ordering that. Let's see, what else do we need? And maybe some more chocolate, some more soda. So yeah, we'll just do a reorder on all the snacks. I think we're running pretty low on cheese as well. But yeah, we're already up to 1870. So I'm not sure if that campaign took effect already or not, but that's pretty good. We can start maybe looking at upgrading into the next wine here. I will need to get another wine rack if I do that though. Oh, what am I doing? I need to order snacks. So let's do I guess I'll throw candy on there. I think that's okay. And then we need some more soft drinks. So we need more cola, 5 pieces of that left. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, perfect. And I think we're running a little low on some of the liquor bottles as well. So not entirely worried about that just yet, but it is something I'll have to make sure I keep in mind as well as the accessories that we have over here. Um, all right. One thing of chocolate, which I already had over here if I have just checked my inventory before purchasing things, but we'll go through it. Yeah, cheese is going quick already, so glad I stocked up on that. We're good on potato crisp. Yep, at least I have them. And what's back here is our Coke. Perfect. There we are. Yeah, I'm surprised I've been playing this game as much as I have been because I typically am not the biggest fan of like grocery store simulators, but I think I might be getting the craze because there is something slightly addicting with m- the gameplay loop, if you will. And then our salt snacks. Is that everything? We still have something else left in there. What could we have left? I don't remember all that I ordered. It's probably that 7 Up. I don't think I pulled that out yet. Pretty sure I ordered some. Yeah, excellent. That should hopefully fill that all up. Great. Okay, yeah, we're running a little dry here. So let's see. We're at 2 grand. Is $1,000 to get our accessories, which I need to order more of anyway, and I've got enough space for it. So I'm just gonna do that now because that's gonna be the cheapest. So we've got a little bit of time to order these things. We'll do just one of everything for now. Make sure to adjust the prices. But that day's gonna end here shortly, so we'll wait for that to happen first. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and take a look at our prices as we do. So whiskey glasses. Oh yeah, that's going to be some good money. So we're at 14. Let's do 18, 18.50. Shot glasses. Let's try 8.50, just a dollar increase. Soda. Let's move that up to 8. Beer glasses. Let's see how 15 works. How they react to that. Actually, I want to move that up to 8.50. I think that was everything other than beer went down. Let's do 6.50 on that. Oh, and then we have dark beer. We can probably afford to move that up to 5. I'm going to open up the shop. Take a quick glance at what we need to order more of. Actually, before we do that, no, I want that. I want that. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff up. But the people that thought they could pull a fast one and try to use a fake ID, what do we have? Red Madam Paris. Okay, that one's full, so I'll just hold off on that. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'll just put it down there. It doesn't matter. Cider. Where is our sour cider goes here? Perfect. And then we have whiskey to put away. Looks like we're out of space for the rest of that, but we do have the spicy rum I can replace, so put that in there. Okay, yeah, let's order some more product after I get everything stocked up here. Make sure I have a full note of what we actually need. Okay, we'll get there. Let's see, what's this? There, perfect. Mayan lager. Yeah, yeah, and I actually have stuff back here, so I'm glad I didn't just go purchase all of that immediately. Jaeger, excellent. That tops that off. Oh, adjust my scalp here a little bit. There we are. Oh, let's see here. And then we have spiced rum. Lovely. Yeah, it might not be the worst idea to have a self checkout. Oh, come on. There's so much more room in there still. Just so I can have him stocked. 'Cause I'm running around like crazy and it's becoming a little hectic trying to figure everything out. So I think that would be the next objective is getting that self checkout stand ordered up. Just kind of curious of how they work, if there is any downside to having that. These are beer mugs. Put those away. Wine glasses. Lovely. Got a little bit left. I'll just put them there for now. Champagne flutes. Those there for now. Then our beer mugs or our beer glasses, I should say. All right. Looking pretty good. And let's keep things stocked up here as well. We got sparkling water. Okay, so for self checkout, $1,000. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So we should have the ability to buy a self checkout stand, which is another 1,000 for that. So we'll have to get a little bit more cash. And first, I don't think it'll take us an incredibly long time to get to that, just knowing how quickly we've been able to sell what we have in stock. Sparkling water. Oh, that's good. I know it is. Put that up not too long ago. How about the Pepsi? Do we have room for one of these? Great. And Peter. All right, just a single one there. How about orange soda? Do we have enough space? Yes. And Coca Cola. Finish that box up. Let's see. Any more? How are we doing on candy? I'm ready to get rid of that candy. I'm so tired of selling candy. Oh, that rum's not going at all. That's annoying. Maybe get the wine topped off if we need to. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, silence. That's all of that. That's good. Where does this one go? Right there. All right, great. Okay, we are looking pretty good here, guys. I have to put this one cheese up. Thank you. I mean, we could order that self checkout stand. I know we got a lot of stuff in here to put away. And Jaeger, bourbon, James Daniels, and spicy rum. Great. Hmm. Yeah, I think the self checkout's gonna be next. I wanna have to stop messing with the stock so frequently. $1,000 is a lot. Wait for the day to finish up. Waiting on one person still? What's going on? Yeah, great. So let's make sure everything's topped up here. James Daniels, spicy rum. Wait, another whiskey over here. Why? I don't want that there. Oh, come on. All right, I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way and pick it up that way. But you wheat beer. Why is it? Okay, I see. Never mind. I'm an idiot. All right. Do a quick restock of everything. Perfect. And our ciders. Okay. So, with that being said, order supplies and we will look at our self checkout. Let's see what this is all about. At least now we can maybe look at getting some kegs in. So we have to wait for the store to close. Shoot. Okay. We'll wait for our store to close in before I put that up and just kind of keep things stocked up in the meantime. Yep. Actually, I need to put that back down over here. Chocolates, chocolate, cheese. Some more of the spiced rum out. We need it. Ah, so close to getting rid of that box. Not yet, though. Hmm. Oh yeah. Like, where does this go? There it work. Maybe top off the candies as well. Yeah, I'm not too worried about what you think about my water prices, man. Sorry, dude. Coconut liqueur. Yeah, let's go ahead and order another round of alcohol. We'll just order one of everything because we'll feeling a little saucy here. So we'll make that back pretty quick, I think. Whiskey away or James Daniels. Perfect. Coconut rum. We can, yeah, we might want to think about getting 2 boxes of those moving forward, so we can have all that space filled up. Well, let's see what else we have here. Vodka. Place that down. Great. And the last item is the rum, which I think we're stocked on. Yeah, we're good there. Let's put all that over here. Okay, so now I guess we'll make sure we're doing okay on snacks. We need a little bit of, I guess, all the beverages. Do we have any of that in stock? I don't think I do. No, so I'll just order some beverages while he's checking those people out. Order a couple of everything. I have enough. Yeah, more than enough. So, any other snacks? Maybe some cheese. And we have some chocolate, so we're good with that. Let's go ahead and order some more accessories as well. We have pretty full order, but we need it. And then once the stay ends, I can get that self checkout stand open. And I think the next thing I really want to see is how the keg area works. That will be interesting to see. So I think that requires quite a bit of money, though. I think that's like 5 grand. So we probably won't get to that on today's stream, but at least gives us something to work towards. And in order to get to that a little more quickly, I'll probably order another wine rack and unlock the next tier of wine. That's going to be 1,500, and then for the um, wine rack itself, we're looking at another 250 on that. So, but I think the wine is where we make a majority of our money. All right. So, well, and the liquor, of course, as well. So the harder the stuff is, the more profit we make from it. So, all right. So we got our beer mugs. Great. I wish they filled the boxes up enough to at least stack one shelf. These are the beer glasses. Okay, we're good there. We got St. Peter. I think we might have had some in storage. Maybe I went through it already. Yeah, I did. Okay. Chuck that out. Great. Water's good. Yeah, I'll put that self checkout stand up once we close. Then I'm going to have him restock because this is driving me nuts going back and forth. If I can just order it and have him at least place it down, that would make my job so much easier. I just don't know what's going to be required from me to make sure. I guess if it has the tag on there and it's at least on a shelf, you should be able to know where it goes. Now, how fast he moves, that's a whole different question. I'm pretty quick, but at least he'll be a little more efficient because you can't really beat the AI of that, knowing exactly what is needed where. Okay. Put that there. I have some chocolate I can stock up real quick. Potato chips. What else do I have in here? Probably some more glassware. Yeah. So these are wine glasses. Yes. Or champagne glasses. It doesn't matter. Shot glasses. Nope. These are whiskey glasses. All right. Look pretty similar. So then, oh, almost. Wine flute. Perfect. Or champagne flute. Here are the shot glasses. That's what I was looking for. Oh, keep doing that. All right. Go ahead and let them wrap up these last two people, and then figure out where I want to put the self checkout stand. I don't know if we'll still want to have this register here. Probably not. Then we'll need to adjust some prices here. So, yeah, it doesn't let me pack it up. It's a bit annoying. So maybe this is only good for beer. Shoot, I wonder. Let me just place it. Does it say? And it can't just be good for the beer station here. Let me have him do self checkout operator. Why do you need an operator for it? Maybe I shouldn't have bought that so soon. Son of a gun. Dang. So I'm assuming the self checkout, since it's needed for the beer kegs, for the beer taps, which we cannot get yet because we need 5,000. Dang it. So I'm assuming that's when that will come into play is when we actually have this updated because there's no reason to have him on a self checkout and then having people line up in queue for our checkout stand. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I can help those people at the stand. God, I really wanted him to. All right, I'm just going to hire somebody else to do stock. I'm tired of messing around with that anyway. Let's go ahead and open up, just see how it plays out. And I guess he'll start stocking things. All right, let's see how this works. I mean, I'm trying not to micromanage. I would like to put these items in. I see salt snacks are needed. I hope that's what you're going. All right, we're almost out of that. All right. Well, you know what? Oh gosh, he has to take the trash out too. I wish there was a way to buy another trash can, or at least have one in the storeroom somewhere. Well, I guess wait and see if anybody uses a self checkout stand. I don't really like its placement right there, but I can't move it now. So, all right. Oh yeah, I gotta check ID. Dang it. Shoot, that's annoying. Wow, he got a lot of stuff. Holy smokes. You are throwing quite a party. All right, man. Well, in that case, probably getting pretty close to being able to get some more wine. Before we do that, I think it's going to make more sense to go ahead and order a wine rack because that's going to be a lot more product, which you not currently have shelving space for. All right. Yeah, you're good. At least it is a little more quick. I'm not having to scan the items on top of that. So this should fit right there. It does. So I need to check if that stocker will work while we're closed. Oh, yeah, you're good. I don't want to order the next tier of wine yet, at least until we get enough money to actually get the product in. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this for the time being because this is driving me nuts. I mean, it's not a lot of work just checking IDs, but I'd rather not have to do that. All right. Still want to help him. He's driving me nuts. All right. Goes there. And if I've got the downtime, and now you get to the wine. Perfect. Okay, you got the beer put up. So what I can do actually is see what we have back here. I got the Mayan log already put up. Bourbon whiskey. Oh, come on, lady. White Musketeer. Then the red wine, Madame. I think it's that. Yep, you're good. Okay. What else can we look at as far as upgrades go? Gosh, everything else is so much more expensive. So it might not hurt since we have a stock guy. We still have a campaign going on. So, okay, good. So we're still making a little bit of extra revenue from that. So I want to make sure we keep that going. And then, yeah, get some more wine put up. Little ways to go, but we're getting there. There's really not much else we could do with the break room or anything like that. So yeah, we'll just kind of go and get the wine ordered, and of course, yeah, that's why I want this checkout stand because I don't want to be pulled away from what I'm doing. I actually didn't check the prices on things that were moved around or changed. So, oops. Yeah, we're selling at a loss on that. 16. Oh, okay. They're just gonna have to wait. I shouldn't have got that thing. Everything else looks okay. All right, let me go and take care of this person. Jeez, people. Yeah, not you. Don't waste my damn time. Yeah, I don't know what else to expect. Lady, you are like 100 years old. Yeah, you're absolutely of age. Get out of here. Let's do 12 on that. Fine with that price. That can go up to 28. I'm angry, so we're gonna overcharge on those. Then we have that new wine product. We'll want to up its prices on. We'll do 25, 25. We'll do 30, and we'll do 24. Move that to a no. Get out of here, dude. Oh, lady, I'm gonna smack you. Okay, you're good. Thought we had liquor Jaeger. Oh, but we're full on Jaeger. Of course, of course. Cherry beer. We don't have wheat. White wine silence. Perfect. Charlie, you are not good. And we're out of stock, so I'm gonna have to order some more things for him. Let's go ahead and get some of that new wine ordered up here. We afford it. Yes, we can. Idiot. Oh, and he actually takes things from the truck too. That is extremely helpful. We just don't have spots for it yet, so I need to get that situated first. So, well, who checked the incorrect? I didn't check any ID. Did I check ID wrong? Oh crap! I don't know what I did. Thought they were good. I guess not. That's why I didn't want self checkout. I'm not paying enough attention. Where are you putting this stuff at, dude? Evelyn, you're good. That's good. That's everything from him. Let's see. Put that up. We got Jaeger. So, oh, we have one spot left for that. White wine. Catwalk. Where's that at? It's hard to see. That's red wine. Oh, white up here. Then our blonde beer. Perfect. Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay, so we got at least some new wine product in. He's not going to stock all of it until I put that other one down, and we've got some prices that we need to change as well. This is probably where I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. I am burning up in this apartment right now, and I have a dog that is at my feet begging for food. So, got a few things to get on with. But yeah, I will go ahead and actually schedule the next live stream because I did want to test out. I had some microphone issues yesterday. This should probably all be good. And I wanted to make sure it was working properly. And then I just kind of got into the loop and got focused. There's stuff that you can be doing instead of sitting there, but I guess you're not being paid. So I'm getting this put away. I hate this thing. That's driving me nuts. All right. Excellent. Well, hey, if that's your guys' first time at the stream, feel free to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do play a lot of simulation games. If you look through some of my videos, I've got a few that I'm playing currently. Um, Farming and Supermarket Simulator is one I've really been enjoying, and Motel Manager Simulator. So I've got quite a few that I have also queued up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.